took me 5 different times driving back and forth, but now we got a 3080 Strix in our on our system, and you know that's how we did it, man. Thanks to Microcenter.
Salute to Microcenter for the W, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
And you went back again for the 3090. Same scenario, 2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
7.5 hour camp out.
Yeah.
Man, what do y'all sleep like? Do y'all sleep, or y'all just stand the whole time, or you just get a cardboard box and build a house and just stand there?
So there are some people with some sleeping tents out there.
Yeah.
There's a Buc-ee's on the way down there in between. I don't know if you're familiar with Buc-ee's, but it's a big gas station. It's famous in the South. I don't know.
Okay.
Some people like it. But they had like lawn chairs or whatever. I just bought a lawn chair and just sitting out there on it. Spent $5 on their little lawn chair. I'm just sitting out there. So
okay.
Wasn't too bad. It was cold and raining, you know, but
yeah. So
you gotta do what you gotta do.
I actually pulled up at Microcenter recently looking for a CPU, and it was a line. It wasn't a huge line, but it was actually a line that actually reached around the end of the building. So I guess it is a huge line. And I got there like 9:45.
Yeah.
And took my place in line, but there was a lot of people behind me, so everybody showed up like at 9:50ish, and we went in. So we're here with Charles Johnson, Atlanta, Georgia, Microcenter. Beautiful place you got here, George. Mike, beautiful place you got here, Charles. First time in Microcenter, and the line wasn't too bad. I heard about the lines, but the lines weren't too bad. The wait wasn't long. You guys opened up the doors on time. Everybody went to their respective places. The reason why I'm here, I came to pick up a GPU, but the GPU I was looking for wasn't here. But I did pick up that Ryzen 5600X that I wanted.
Nice.
Can you talk to us about the GPU shortage and its effect that it's had on the store?
Absolutely. I mean, there's been a number of constraints that we've been dealing with, but we have so many different relationships with, different vendors and different providers that we've been able to get in touch with. So we have a lot more product coming from various different places with, it kind of eases the constraints and doesn't make it as bad because we're so spread out and we have a big arm's reach. So it's been better.
Okay. You guys feel like the GPU shortage is going to be ongoing? And do you have any information on when you maybe could see like an end to it, or?
I mean, I don't know how long it'll last. We didn't think as a company that it would be lasting this long. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's not up to us as far as, how much product is made or what's shipped to us. We usually get, what we can and when it's available. So I would think that would be up to the manufacturer as far as, when the product will be, available consistently and not so sparse.
So product availability, that's the bottleneck.
Right.
And how many days out of the week do you pull up to the store and you see a line that's wrapped around the store or halfway around the store?
So usually, and what I tell people is we get shipments Tuesdays through Fridays. It's still a gamble any of those days that you show up because we're not guaranteed to get a certain amount or a certain brand or anything like that. We don't really know what we receive until we actually put our hands on it. So from day to day, the line is very long. The latest 30 series or 30 series card release, the line was wrapped around the building. So, it's not like that consistently every day, but there usually is a line from, ranging from 5 to maybe 40 or 50 people, just depending on the day.
Have you ever seen a grown man or a grown woman cry upon receiving that actual card that they were been chasing around for the last few months? Have you ever seen an emotional response when someone got their card?
Not cry, but emotional response. I mean, we have people come from, all other states, from North Carolina, from Tennessee, South Carolina, different, all over the United States, really drive to, their closest micro center.
Right.
So I experienced that same thing here. So people come from all over, they drive hours and hours in only hopes of, receiving a card or getting a voucher, something that's not guaranteed. So people put a lot out there on the line. They set out from their homes and come to micro center, 4 or 5 hours away at sometimes, hoping to get something. So, I've seen some people disappointed, but we there's nothing that we can really do as far as, when it comes to that.
And those same people that are disappointed, do you see them back in line or back here the next week?
Absolutely. And I mean, we definitely see some of the same people, and it means more to them. Experience is one way, but when you've actually been trying and waiting and, especially traveling, hours away, I think it means more to them when they finally get it. So definitely.
For sure. And last question, you guys feel like you're, I don't want to say doing God's work as far as like being the savior of the gaming community? Do you guys feel like that sometimes?
I wouldn't necessarily say a savior, but what I will say is, for me, it feels great to be a part of a company who's able to provide a product such as these cars that is in such high demand. Yeah. And when you look at as far as a retail business, we're one of the only places where you can really go to get some of the things that we offer, especially a wide variety of these cards that come out. So it feels good to be a great, to be a part of the great company that can do that. But, savior, no, but, I'm glad that we're able to, have some product available when we have it. Definitely.
Yeah. You guys are definitely doing y'all part, man. I salute y'all.
We appreciate it.
Podcast is my first time in Micro Center. It's my first PC build.
Yeah.
And you guys have provided the final touch. I was looking for that CPU. I was waiting on it, looking for it. Found it.
Nice.
And I can't wait to get home and build, man.
Nice.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Charles
Anytime.
Johnson, Micro Center.
All right.
Atlanta, Georgia. How you pronounce Duluth?
Duluth.
Duluth?
Yeah, Duluth, Georgia.
Duluth, Georgia.
Yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man.
All right.
Thank you.
You as well.